It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jose Quintana gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping up to the plate, Kolten Wong. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Kolten Wong.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Little chopper back to the mound. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Souza is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
That is third. The first baseman.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Kolten Wong. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air to left field. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's Matt Carpenter. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Matt Carpenter.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cards leave 1. It's the Cardinals 0. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Dakota Hudson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. The relay, the tag, and he is out at second.
Batting third, not shortstop.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Here's Javier Baez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. At the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count to Molina.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Hard hit ball to short. There's Baez, and there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Harrison Bader, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In there, and it's 0-1. A Ball and a strike.
That's inside.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Fouled away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Steven Souza, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, David Bodie.
The next Cub up, David Bodie. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Popped up. Goldschmidt has a play. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-2 the count to Miller. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So stepping in, Dakota Hudson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Right there for strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there are 2 away now.
Now that.
Standing in, Colton Wong. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Wong to his right. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Carpenter is there. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
1-1.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway. Now batting, Tommy Edman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch on the way.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. From the stretch. Molina, a native of Puerto Rico. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Out in front of it, strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And that brings up Javi Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Junior.
In now, Steven Souza fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Molina gathers. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Off for St. Louis.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Almora's got it, and there is 1 away. Stepping into the box, Brad Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
O'Neill stands at first with 1 out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. O'Neill is on his way home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Stepping in now, Dakota Hudson. He swings and grounds it to short. Baez has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On the year, Wong hits a little over the 270 mark. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 0-2.
Nope, not that.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 1-2. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
A little roller toward the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now, David Bodie. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The second baseman, David.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Liner towards second. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Carpenter has it. The tag gets 1, and he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
The pitcher, number 62.
So striding in, Jose Quintana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. It was a walk in his last trip. On its way is pitch number 75. And it's fouled away. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is good.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Fouled off. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down. Yadi Molina digging in now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Contreras recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 2-0 St. Louis. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Popped him up. Molina over to his left. One down. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Hit to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. 2-0 out for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Wong is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in once again, Tyler O'Neill. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. No balls and a strike to count. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
In now, Brad Miller, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's inside.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-0 now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Steven Souza, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
O'Neill is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in to try it again, David Bodie, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bader is there. 2 gone. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Hot shot to third, taken in by Carpenter, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0. Into the box now, Dakota Hudson, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Number 43.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
1 away. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. They're up 2-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So striding forward now, Ian Happ. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Jason Hayward will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cubs, number 22, Jason Hayward.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Jeremy Jeffress enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Ball
2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
This is popped up. Bryant will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Goldschmidt rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. A man at third with 1 away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Hit hard to short. There's Baez in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Striding in, Harrison Bader. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 15.
Ready for another shot now. Brad Miller. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Pitch on the way. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Down the first baseline, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So digging in now, Javier Baez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Shot towards second. Oh, look at Wong. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The St. Louis Cardinals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dakota Hudson takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Jose Quintana pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis